Happy birthday to you, Libra. Bless Libra. Happy birthday to Libras 925. Happy birthday to all of our Libras. Happy birthday is for you and only you, Libras. My goodness, let's talk about Libras. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what's going on, Libras? You guys need to know right now, and we going toe to toe. I gotta let you guys know. That's why we going toe to toe on your birthday. Libras, you are the most important key to this whole divine plan on this beautiful said divine planet Earth. The higher realm said, you better know your worth. This is your worth since birth, okay? Yes. The higher realms want you guys to know. Libras, the higher realms want you guys to know that you are planned. See, that higher realms made that word planet so that you would know that you are planned. You hear me? Now, the last two letters of that word planet is simply ET. It is so you can know it's until the end of time or until the end of your Earth's timeline here. Okay? Yeah, you guys are important in a huge way. Very vital key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful said divine planet Earth. All right? Know your worth. A lot of you guys need to know that you have been living that ET life all your life. You say, what do you mean by that, girl? Well, I simply mean the E is executing low vibe energy and T transmuting it into high vibe energy. All right? A lot of you guys have been doing this all your life, much to your surprise. I'm hearing something about a trailer, but I'm seeing like a train. So it might be like a trolley type trailer train or something of that nature. But I'm actually seeing you guys at a train stop. Some of you guys help someone on a train. Now I'm talking about a train like longevity train, not just like a commuter train, a city train. A far distance train, you know, like Greyhound, those type of things, Peter Pan or whatever you guys call it, but mainly like Greyhound. I'm seeing a train, even a MARC train for some now. Some of you guys, it's a MARC train, but I've seen some of you guys really practice the ET life. You know, and a lot of you guys need to know at this time, the higher realms always like to award you guys or let you guys know that your selflessness did not go unnoticed, meaning your ET energy did not go unnoticed. You guys are being celebrated on other dimensional level, which is the higher realm, okay? In every way. So a lot of you guys did something to help this person get on the right stop on their train or something of that nature. You helped them. You guys even had to go in your pocket to help this person. You guys are being commended by the higher realms for doing so, because you know they had no connection to you. And all you had to do was walk away like everybody else and go. However, you did not. You know, that was powerful. So a lot of you guys are really being commended in the higher realms for doing this selfless act, for practicing the ET life, you know, all your life. That's just one incident for some of you guys, okay? Some of you guys, you really donated your shoes or something in your teenage years. You know, even though you didn't want to, they were very much in good condition. Some of you guys donated a bunch of shoes or something like that. I think that was your first real feeling of what it felt like to really, you know, give to others who were less fortunate. And I'm seeing you guys probably around like 15 or 16 at that time. Great job, Libras. Great, great, great job. So that is powerful. You guys have been doing that work. A lot of you guys have been also ET, husband and wife, all your life. You know, not all your life, but you know what I mean, all your married life. Those of you who were married and are still married, you have been living that ET life, being an ET husband or wife. Yeah, because a lot of you guys really did execute a lot of low vibe energy and transmute it into high vibe energies in your marriage. Some of you guys had a fluky third party trying to lurk and be a fatal idol. But nevertheless, these are channel messages that I'm getting for you guys. Your intuition is blowing your mind at this time. It's like to your surprise. Some of you guys, you're really tuned into your channel messages. For some of you guys, I'm seeing a lot of you guys being really, you know, in tune. I'm seeing this. This is interesting and powerful. Wow. Yeah. So a lot of you guys, wow. Yeah. So your intuition, to trust your intuition. And let me get into the second part because it's very vital. The higher realms want you guys to know that life is not a competition. It is your soul's mission. Even though you may see some clowns around, you know, the circus. The circus left town, but there's always going to be some clowns around, okay, Libras? Like that dressed up garbage can man, okay? And like that $500 hat on that 50-cent head. And like that last person with all those degrees, more than a thermometer. But then they're always asking you, Libra, what should I do? These people are in low vibes, some of them different levels of competition with you, okay? Yes, some people into body competition with you guys at this time. I see a lot of body recognition. Some of you guys competing for the right diet, the right waist, the right this, the right... It's weird. And then others are in competition. There's a lot of beauty made stuff here. I'm seeing beauty made stuff, hair, skin, nails, weird stuff. Stuff that it shouldn't even be a competition. Now the rest of those people are in competition with you as far as keeping up Jewelry Jones. It's some Jewelry Jones, this ring, that ring, you know. And I'm seeing for some of you guys, another person may be, you know, trying to one-up you guys on a wedding ring, you know, because your wedding ring is still the same one you had from the beginning, but they've upgraded into them. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's different competition levels, so it's weird. However, that's what's going on. I hear Marvin Gaye singing to you, saying that's what's going on. Yeah. So, Libras, that's what I'm getting for you guys, okay? So remember, life is your soul's mission, okay? Along that soul's mission, the higher realms have placed a beautiful jewel inside of you. Libras, it is called your competition. It is called your intuition. When you trust that intuition, you can begin to see without sight. People always scratching their head trying to figure out how the blind man or woman can get around and maneuver day or night. Trust your intuition, Libras. You can see without sight. That beautiful intuition keeps you spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called your spiritual GPS. Now that stands for the guides, simply God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. The acronym for STEP is STEP, which is the solution to every problem. All right? Make no mistake about this, Libras. A problem is something that you create. Situations are simply things that happen. All right? That's why you have those people that go, well, what had happened was... And you like, huh? Anywho, that's why the higher realms are just always alluding you to step back, take a moment, and ask yourself, am I the solution? Well, that must mean that I'm the problem. And then you can address it. Why? Because a hidden factor is the enemy is so enemy. All right? It is just like the word says. The enemy is enemy. No one can harm me more than I can harm me. All right? No one can harm me more than I can harm me. Everywhere I go, I take myself with me. So the higher realms want you to pay attention to that which is enemy, because it's inner me. Okay? In every way. Now, what the higher realms is also alluding to for you guys is for the simple fact that the higher realms doesn't speak through many burning bushes this day and time, which the higher realms did that for a select few, right? However, if the higher realms want to do it, the higher realms shall do it. You got places that's been burning for over 50 years now. Then you got some journalists that will come and tell you, we can't put the fire out. Yeah, well, when the higher realms want to talk, the higher realms can talk. Ain't no put no fires out. Ain't no, you know what I mean? None of that. It's just gonna burn, you hear me? So what I want to share with you guys, Libras, is something that you guys, the higher realms would like for you to recognize, that the higher realms is speaking to you through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. That's your birth date, expiration date, and all, and I mean all, the little DNA codes in your body. Right? Yes. Yes. So that number 9, when the higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright number 9, the higher realms is saying, yes, you were born spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. And it also means a spiritual ending. So a lot of you guys are here in this lifetime, doing some real work. Spiritual endings are real work. It brings about a lot of cleansing. That brings about a lot of tears, okay, because it's spiritual cleansing. All right, so a lot of you guys had a lot of tears upon years and years in this lifetime because of your birthright number 9, which says that you guys are being spiritually awakened and spiritually aligned. That's why you have to spiritually end cycles in this lifetime. Now that number 2, the higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright number 2, telling you guys that the higher realms highly favors you. If you don't believe me, you can look in that mirror. You will see everything on your body that equate the number of 2. You got two sides of your brain? Yes, you do. You got two sides of your body. One, two. And you got two eyes. And they're both the same size. Oh my goodness. Libras, that's a lot of two. Also, the higher realms is letting you guys know that because you have that birthright number 2, it says a lot about you. It says a lot of you guys are prayer warriors. A lot of you guys do pray. And now for those in the back that's saying, I don't pray. Okay, that's okay. Because a lot of you guys need to know that you are living prayers. Somebody prayed for you. That's why you're here to do exactly what you do. I can't make it up. Somebody was sitting at the table saying, I think Jim and Bob and Karen and Sharon, I think they should have 2 babies each. Yeah, one should be a boy. And they sat around and said, let's pray. And there you have it. The rest is you. Now, what you do is what you do. So Libras, the higher realms has blessed you with this birthright of number 2 that says the higher realms highly favor you. The higher realms said, just as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, the higher realms said, whatever you're praying for, Libra, is already right there for you. You know how you pray for something in the spiritual realm, you just spiritually see it. However you would like to touch it and feel it in this realm, so it shall materialize. So the higher realms are saying it's already there. You just haven't seen it yet, and you just haven't touched it. However, it is right there. You guys have this 9 plus 2 equals 11. That is also your birthright number. I cannot jump around the numbers. I have to tell you guys this. And because that number 11 is made up of 2 ones, you guys need to know the history of the number 1, okay? First of all, Libras, the number 1 was never, ever meant to be a number. Why? Because numbers are meant to be plural, okay? The number 1 in ancient times represent God, the Alpha, the beginning. A lot of you guys are beautiful, God-like energy people. And what I mean by that is keeping it simple, like G-O-D, good orderly direction type of people. A lot of you guys like to give good orderly direction to others. A lot of you guys have that good orderly direction energy inside of you. A lot of you guys choose gratitude over depression, G-O-D. A lot of you guys enjoy the great outdoors, G-O-D. See? Yeah, because see, spirituality has no walls and no floors, okay? So you guys are doing okay in every way. So that number 1 represents God, the Alpha, the beginning. A lot of you guys have that God-like energy, and the higher realms has given you a beautiful new beginning upon your birth. And the higher realms say you must know your worth because you guys are alpha males and alpha females with that number 1 birthright. That represents alpha energy. Now, the only thing that could be a disadvantage to carrying that alpha energy is the simple fact that some people can live and die and never ever equate, not even a 3/8 of their alpha brain state, okay? That's the way I'm going to say it. And what that means is it may be a little bit harder for you to find a matching mate, okay? However, that's simply because of your alpha energy that you equate. So with that number 11 birthright, the higher realms is telling you it's a beautiful thing because it's actually a reminder. And that reminder is when the higher realms is speaking to you through your number 11 birthright, which you may see sometime 1111, you may see 11 or whatever like that. When you see it, that's the higher realms tapping you on your shoulder, telling you, remember that you're from a higher realm. You're only here in physical form to conclude your spiritual mission. You're not here for all that, Libras. Libras, I'm getting a lot of chaotic uh, arguments that want to be addressed, and it's a lot of baits that want you to bait you in. That's why you're number 11, because that is not, how you blend. You guys don't want to be arguing like that, okay? Is what I see in every way. So that number 11 is going to show up and remind you that you're from a higher realm. You're only here in physical form to conclude your spiritual mission. And remember, you're on a spiritual mission. Now, talking about that number 5. Wow, you guys need to know that you have a lot of multidimensional spiritual numbers, and number 5 is one of them as well. So Libras, what I need to tell you guys about that number 5 is simply that you bring positive change from every dimensional level unto this level. All right. So as you bring it, you shall receive it. That means this level, you shall receive some money on your birthday, okay? In every way. A lot of you guys grew up with those bottles of change. I need to say that every time I see this 5. And a lot of you guys are brought here with this number 5 energy is to be the game changer. A lot of you guys change the game of a lot of places and things with a lot of people, places, and things. That's who you are. Multidimensional spiritual beings here making real changes in the earthly realm. Now, because this 2 is taken away from 5 because it's to the left, I have to let you guys know that that's also a number 3. So 2 from 5 equals 3, and that's also your birthright number. So I don't want to skip over that in its entirety. Now, what that means is a lot of you guys are master manifestors. That is the birthright number 3 number. That means you guys are hooked up to that. You're heavily connected to that Trinity energy. Inspiration, manifestation, and creation. You have, some people say Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Some people say Mother, Father, Son. It doesn't matter, because you are that one. You are that gifted one that really is a master manifester in this lifetime with that birthright number 3. Now, what that means is you guys have to be mindful of what you think at the Libra, okay? I'm telling you, because a lot of people run around here with their heads cut off talking about what came first, the chicken or the egg. It was the thought. So please be mindful of what you think and why. Why you say? Because unbeknownst to your surprise, it shall materialize. I don't have as much time to go through what I want to go through with you guys, but I do want to go through it. I see somebody with a mark on their left knee. It's like a straight line mark, but it's a different color from your skin. I see somebody with discoloration on their back of their left side of shoulder blade. It's like a little discoloration type of on your shoulder blade there. Yeah. I'm talking to a navel, any navel. You guys have an any navel? I'm talking to somebody who really think their forehead is a little bit large. You have like the forehead complex. Wow. Okay. I'm talking to somebody that got a kiss on the left side of their cheek today. You got a birthday kiss. Some of you guys gonna be, those of you who work at 9 to 5, you're gonna be wearing, they're gonna pin the money on you today. Some of you guys are gonna get that money pinned on you today. Oh, yeah, they're gonna do something for you at work. Of course, that's what I'm getting. Some of you guys, it's something about a science project. I'm hearing science project. Some of you guys are thinking about a science project. So some of my Libras are in, wow, biochemistry. Some of you guys are doing your thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, go ahead, Libras. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, man. Congratulations. Wow. A lot of you guys are getting ready to breathe. Oh, that is so beautiful. So some of you guys are really studying biochemistry or something of that nature. Yeah. Others of you guys did pick up other positions and slim lawyer energy out there, but mainly the biochemist. I'm picking up on that very strong. Interesting. Great job. So Libras, I don't want to get too far away from your numbers in any way, but yeah. 2 plus 5 equals 7. That's also your birthright number, okay? That means you guys are heavily connected to that 7th dimensional level of heaven, which means that you guys have been accused of being too patient with some folks. Man, you too patient. Come on, let's go. That type of thing. So a lot of you guys are heavily connected to that 7th dimensional level, which requires a lot of patience, in some form at some time, okay? What it also means is, again, that you are multidimensional spiritual beings, because these multidimensional spiritual numbers keep coming out. A lot of you guys are ascended masters. If sometimes you think you know something that you ain't never seen before, that's some real stuff. And you don't want to say it to anybody because you're like, how do I know this? How did I, or something of that nature. You are ascended masters. A lot of you guys volunteered to be here. Okay? Something about a pet snake. Somebody got a pet snake. Omari. Oh, snap. I'm sorry, you guys. Some of you guys, your pet snake. My condolences. Some of you guys have a pet snake that passed away, but the spirit is still with you in every way. And I think it's Omari, or maybe that's the name of it in some type of way or short. But I'm here, Omari. My condolences, Libra, wholeheartedly. Oh, I'm hearing Sanchez, and then something about San Francisco, San Diego, Sandy, Tuatris, Tutu, Omari. Fran and Moose, or Moose, or Moo. Okay, Dee and Mimi. Okay, I heard Legs and Layla, Timothy, Largo. Okay, Frida. And Freedom, Pastel, Louisa, Lucy, Lacey, Kamaya, okay, Irene, Troy, Diego, and Henny. Hopefully I don't have two more mini. Yeah. So these are the names that's coming through. If they're coming, guys, when they come through, and what they mean to you, they mean to you, okay? These are passed on loved ones, family members, and things of that nature that's really coming through. And it's names that they're calling that also you guys are familiar with, okay? And they're coming through in every way. So what I need to share with you guys is that number 7, the higher realms. When the higher realms speaks through that number 7 birthright, the higher realms is telling you guys you will overcome all of these obstacles, Libra, and you shall realize success, okay? Did I stutter out on Maragay somebody? No, indeedy, sweetie. Nothing can stop you now, especially when you know that you're doing exactly what you're called here to do. Okay? So that number 7 birthright also says that you guys, it's the higher realms, it's written, it's been made the world in 7 days. Okay? So the 6th day was the last day. However, the 7th day, Sabbath day, is the day of rest. So the higher realms would like for you to at least get your birthright 2 plus 5, which equals 7 hours of rest. If you can't get your 8 hours, that's what the higher realms are saying through your birthright number 7. See, Libras, believe it or not, when your body sleeps, your spirit does not. That's why you see some people actually, they're more tired when they go to sleep than they did when they're more tired when they wake up than they are when they went to sleep. And that means that it is not balanced. They haven't found the balance as of yet. They mean a lot of other things too. However, the balance is necessary to balance the chakras and so forth. You guys, I got cut off, so I have to tell you what I see. So 9 plus 2 plus 5, that is your birthright in a nutshell. Now, when you add that up, you get the number 16, okay? So what that means is your birthright number is 16, but we still have to break it down to 1 plus 6 equals 7. So that's your birthright number in its totality. But that 16 simply says that you guys are alpha males and alpha females with this new beginning. And the number 6, when the higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright number 6, the higher realms is telling you that you will persevere as long as you do not get distracted. And the higher realms told me through my meditations years ago that distractions are sent simply, Libras, to dis your actions, okay? So neither look nor to the left, to the right. Just keep on going your merry way, because you will persevere with this whole new beginning. And 1 plus 6 equals 7. That means that you have overcome all of those obstacles and realized success. Why? Because the angels are happy that for the choices you made in your physical form along your spiritual journey. That's what it's about. You are total birthright number 7. So get your rest so you can always be opportune at your best, okay? Operating at your best. Bottom line is, Libra, you messing with a psychopath. Some of you guys messing with a psychopath. They see you don't want to be bothered, so they're in their mind it's like, oh, he or she just being antisociable. Okay, this person is coming out with toxic narcissistic energy. Okay, and they're coming out showing that they deal with a lot of chaotic issues, especially in the area of finance. Okay, it's a low vibe masculine type energy, okay? What I'm picking up on is a butch female at this time, a real butch female, or a male that's intertwined that may have had some sugar in their tongue. It don't mean they stay there or they're stuck or anything like that, but something happened, okay, to make them act out this way. See, what they're acting out on is misplaced anger. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I see here with that. And some of you guys just, they don't want you to run away. They wish they have a family with you. If they do have a family with you, they definitely don't want you to run away. Because I see family here in reverse, So the bottom line is, you want to go out and have fun and celebrate your birthday, no matter what, okay? The only thing that's unfortunate is, you have to up-to-date your boundaries, because you guys already set boundaries with this person in the past. However, they're so toxic now, you got to ante up your security, so to speak. You gotta ante up your boundaries. You gotta level up on your boundaries. Is what I see here. I can't make this stuff up. Yeah. So some of you guys really did have to go that far and ante up and get some stay away order here. And now they feel stagnated, hopeless and stuff like that. But again, psychopathic narcissist is what's coming off of this person. It's time for their dreams to be shattered. You guys need to know the acronym for time is TIME, things I must earn. And this person need to really wake up to the fact that, this right here is like being a time bully. That's why I say that. This person is thinking that you're just being salty. I need to tell you guys that Archangel Michael is here protecting and preventing you guys from any type of harm from this person, because this person is bitter, angry, and so forth like that. And you guys are over here doing a whole healing thing. You guys are not just healing, you're creatively healing. You're allowing yourself to break out of that shell and really enjoy, what the higher realms have for you to prevail is what I see. You guys are tapping thoroughly into your feminine energy. A lot of you guys are really gentle women and gentlemen out there. This is beautiful. Somebody maybe, if you guys gotta, just be some congratulations for those who have one in the oven, because I see a feminine energy here, and her tummy is popping out. Okay, yeah, her tummy is popping out. So, and it looks like you guys are headed towards that 9th month, because that's a big belly. So, yeah. So the bottom line is this. You guys are going to enjoy your birthday, but like I said, this narcissist, a lot of you guys already know they exist, because they're also a part of your past and present. And Archangel Michael's gonna have your back, so continue to do what you guys do. Continue to regulate your energy. Continue to meditate. Continue to meditate as you guys do, because a lot of you guys are winning. Okay, some of you guys will win the lottery too, is what I see here. Yeah, because the higher realms are saying that this person is really dead to you. You don't really want anything with this person. You're too busy winning. So you guys are getting ready to stumble and recover everything that you lost. A lot of you guys are going to recover also new friends. So a lot of you guys are getting ready to really have a whole new level of a circle, a whole different quality of substance in that circle. No psychopaths, no narcissists, just people who are willing and healing. You see? That's what I see. But don't forget, you guys, it says here also that you win the lottery. So, hey, I'm the messenger. Okay, Libra, before I leave you guys, those who are secretly looking for a job, you have a job offer coming in. A lot of you guys, this job come with a lot of benefits, okay? I mean, health benefits. I mean, union and all that good stuff. Wow. It come with a lot of healthy benefits. And a lot of you guys, I see that overtime that you put in is really benefiting you guys in such a way where you were able to save money. And a lot of you guys, if you're looking for a car loan, it says yes here that you will get that loan, okay? And Libras, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulette, peace be unto you, and within one.